Jenny was the one who
Yeah,
taught
I
me.
did it first. There's a place. I got to go to live on Facebook again.
I'm trying to, let me see.
Choose where you want.
It took me a while to do it, so let me see if I can figure it out how to change it, and I explain you.
Good. There's a place where it says I forgot. Oh, I gotta remember.
Anyway, not now. I mean,
yeah,
I mean, not this program. I'll talk to.
Okay.
Taras can guide me.
Yeah. Okay. I will tell you later.
Okay, now we're preparing, so we're pretty soon gonna go on stream. Oh, good. Go live anyway. Okay, I think we're supposed to be lives now. Let me check. It says setting up, redirecting. Oops. Okay, I think we're live.
Yeah, it says we are live on Facebook.
So hi everybody, good morning.
Hi everybody.
Morning.
Hello. Good evening.
Oh, sorry. It's good evening for Dr. Zhu and Taras. This is a chat with Dr. Zhu. It's our chance to ask him questions. Dr. Zhu is in Taiwan. Taras is in Ukraine. And Justin is in Puerto Rico. And I am in Enumclaw, Washington. So good morning. Oh, good. Hello, everybody. How's that? Yeah. And hope people on Facebook are joining us live. So do we have any, how are you? How are you, Dr. Zhu? How is it in Taiwan?
I'm doing good. Taiwan, there's no issue on this, the virus. No new case for almost 2 weeks, 2 months.
2 months, no new cases. Wow, that's amazing.
It's 50 some days.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
How about you?
Everybody wear mask.
Everybody wears a mask. So do you think the mask really helps?
Definitely.
Okay.
You know, Hong Kong I have 4 deaths, right? Hong Kong people wear masks. Ever wear masks, we only have 8 deaths. You know, only American more brave, right? Especially president.
Yeah. In Japan too, they wear masks, and then they said the government gave them masks. And some of my friends showed me it's not a very good mask, but every family got 2, and it was just this little, and it was small. She said, "Look how small they give us." It's small, but anyway. How about you? How are you, Taras?
Another top news about mask is about Elon Musk flying to space, right?
Oh, that's right.
About rocket.
That's right. That's exciting. Yeah. How are you, Justin?
Well, I'm supposed to wear a mask every time I go out. I usually don't do it unless I need to enter in a crowded place. But if I'm just walking outside, I'm not wearing the mask. That I don't like to breathe my own breath.
As long as you're not too close to anybody else, I think that's fine.
That's what I'm doing. I mean, if I gotta get close to other people, I do it. But in Puerto Rico was very fun because we were in lockdown. We're still in lockdown, but a couple of days ago, they let people to go out to the beach. And they were saying only for exercise, keep your distance, blah, blah, blah. And it was a mess. Everybody did a party, no social distancing. It was crazy. So we are in this like limbo right now, like if we go strict rules or if we release the lockdown.
Okay, 2 extremes. So we have questions. Taras, do you have any questions prepared for today that any of your people would like to ask?
Yeah, there are some questions, but maybe you ask your very first question you told us before.
Okay, so I wanted to tell Dr. Zhu, you know, Blue Mountain Feng Shui is in a place called Bellevue, Washington. And yesterday I went to Bellevue, Washington, and I also went in that area. I used to live there near Dr. Zhu, but I've moved. And it's not in the main city. It's a city from Seattle, and it's more a residential, family-oriented place. Very quiet usually, you know. And they said that there was a attack on the big mall there. People went in, they smashed the windows, smashed the mall, and people were stealing goods. And I have friends who live within the vicinity of the mall, and they said they got news that they were going to go and attack the residential areas, but all the police were at the malls trying to, you know, control the chaos. And so the residents decided to get together themselves. And, you know, some people in America, you can have a gun if you're registered. They got guns, and they said, we have to protect our own neighborhood. And so a lot of people said it was quite frightening. So Dr. Zhu, what do you think about that?
Well, it definitely surprised me because the Bellevue in Seattle is a very, you know, very peaceful and very reasonable, peaceful place, you know, and people, there's no conflict, you know, in city. Like most city, you have the ghetto area, but Seattle don't have it, you know. So I don't know what happened.
They're not sure. They're saying, like today in the news, that the people who came were not from the area. They came from outside, and they were. They have some video of, you know, because I guess the malls have video. Yeah, these people were completely covered, and they only had like only this much showing, so they cannot tell who these people are. You know, if you're completely covered, if you know they have hoods on, they have gloves on, you know, the whole body is covered. So
just a few, a couple, or a dozen, or what?
Well, it seems like a lot, but the thing is that just it seems very planned, in my opinion. You know, very planned, organized.
No, what I'm saying, how many people?
Well, I'm not sure. They just, you know, they just had sporadic video, but they interviewed some people, shop owners who saw it on TV, and they have shops themselves, but it's closed because of the, you know, lockdown. So they went to their own shops, and when they got there, their shops, their glass was broken. And one man had a jewelry shop, and he said it looked like somebody came to mess things up, but he says things you think they would steal, they didn't steal. So he says very strange, very strange.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It surprises me. I don't know. I cannot tell the reason.
Yeah. So it's a very unsettling time right now, you know, very unsettling. Just, we've never experienced this before.
In most of demonstration, 1 day or two, but here we have a whole week already, right? That's also a big surprise.
I think it may be just, you know, as you say, you know, the build up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regardless of what, that as we write, you know, on our website, you know, year 2020 is a very bad year, very troubling year.
I have a question related to what Jenny is talking about. I noticed that I have met people, including in the new neighborhood that I'm living on, that are very paranoid about people getting in their houses. Like they have extreme security doors, security windows, cameras, building a fence next to the neighbor, like a concrete wall. And, you know, honestly, I sometimes go out and I don't even lock the door of my house. I just go out and I come back and nothing happens. My dad used to be living in front of the beach, left the door open for 5 years. In fact, Maria took his door away and he never replaced it. And people don't go inside and steal stuff. And I noticed that, you know, that a lot of people that worry, sometimes they get stolen. And I was wondering from the feng shui perspective, is it, I mean, do we need to protect that much ourselves, or just by being relaxed and just flow and not give thought about it? Will it, I mean, how do, is it necessary to take extra precautions to protect your house, or by having good feng shui the house will be safe by itself? It's hard to explain.
Carlos, you have answer.
I might be over.
I think from feng shui point of view, it depends. It could be both ways. It depends on the karma of people, of the place, of the house, of the family, of the city, of the country. Many things are influences the situation. So we cannot forecast exactly if somebody, if he or she is not afraid that his or her house will be secure, if he or she would not close it. Because in my life, I observe a very different, various situation. In some cases, people worried and everything was good. Sometimes they didn't worry, again, everything was good, and vice versa. So it depends on so many issues that I don't see the correlation between feng shui principles and about the secure of the house.
I think that, you know, that in the yin yang theory, we talk about, you know, the yin yang balance, right? How you juggle the balance, you know. For example, you know that in Asia, in Japan, Korea, in Taiwan, and Hong Kong, that, you know, that restrict people a lot, right? You, I mean, if it allows impose lots of policy, for example, mask, right? Everybody wear it. And then in the United States, people freedom. So how you juggle the balance? See that in Taiwan, the Japan, Hong Kong, Korea, you know, the coronavirus issue is gone, almost gone. People follow that. They follow the government, follow the expert. But Americans have such a free spirit. They will do their own thing. So negative consequence, right? So the coronavirus still continue, you know, growing. So when you juggle the balance there, people get used to what they have. You know, the issue is that people used to a normal living. I think that should be forever. So nothing is forever. And once you block it, you know, you feel take away my freedom, this democratic country, this and that. But then you have consequences. The issue is that how do we follow the change? We cannot live in the past, live what's normal. See, today normal, tomorrow could not be normal anymore. You shouldn't hang on that in something so-called normal. The same is true, you know, for example, the privacy. You know, the United States people are so much into the privacy. They get this and they get that. But the kind of privacy stuff, like the house of camera, you know, on the street, you know, you cannot allow that, you know, that in the United States. But in China, in Taiwan, in Hong Kong, I don't know, in Japan,
I don't know.
in every corner, you have the lens, they're recording. But people don't care. But you know, the benefit is that there's no crime, there's no petty crime. Anything go wrong, right away you can find out. Even car accident, right away you can find out what's wrong. You know, if it's stolen, you can catch the thief, robber, very quick. So in China, we don't have that. People don't have to worry about it anymore. All this the petty crime stuff, because you cannot get away with it. But again, you get used to that kind of thing. You don't worry about privacy at all. But this wouldn't happen in the United States. A big issue if there cameras everywhere, right? So how you tackle the comparison?
I don't know.
By securing your place.
No, what I'm saying is that, you know, I mean, which one is correct? Which is better?
There is no better,
Yeah.
you know? I think it's what you value, maybe. I don't know. But like, you know, yesterday I had a Zoom call with my classmates from Japan. And like I said, in America now, they have, some cities have curfew. And then my Japanese girlfriend says, oh, in Japan, curfew is illegal. I said, what do you mean? And she says, after World War II, they were told that they cannot demand things to their people. So they can ask, please don't come out, but they cannot say curfew, we get you arrested. In Japan, you cannot. So they can only ask. They say it's very dangerous, let's not go out, you know. And like even the masks, they say, you know, please wear it, but they cannot force people, you know. So it's a very different mentality. They have their freedom that they don't have to, but everybody conforms anyway. It's very different, you know. Yeah. So how everybody's governed is a little bit different, you know, depending on the culture, depending on their history, you know, it's very different.
Okay.
Yeah.
So back to my question, can we improve the safety of our house with feng shui?
No, I'm just talking about one is that, you know, the human living is evolving, continue to change, right? We have to deal with the change. So, but once the new phenomenon, for example, I'm talking about thief and robbery and how the chaotic society is, you know, if we have a different measure to take care of it because the new phenomena take place. So you have to handle it, you know. It's not like you have one situation in history, then you have to hold on forever. No, we cannot do that anymore. We cannot have that. We have to protect our privacy. But in all time, there's no issue of the, you know, of the criminality, of the safety, the kind of things, right? So you face a new issue, then you have a new measurement. That's what I'm saying that, you know, you have to have the kind of young balance there. It's not something you never change. You always change, you know.
Adapt.
But sometimes change itself, there's a reason that it'll change, and also that, you know, there's benefit. I mean, it's in every yin there's yang, every yang there's yin, right? So you might think that, you know, privacy issue is, you know, is yin, but then you have yang issue. You have much more peaceful, you know, the neighborhood or society, right?
Yeah.
So very difficult to fix on one thing that, hey, that's not right, that's not right. But people get used to it, cannot face the change. That's the issue.
Yes, I think that's true. I think people have difficulty to change. You know, if we've done this forever, you know, and it worked. Why should we change? I think it's that mentality. Why should we?
You know, the other day, we have in Shanghai, we have a lady. She's very much into feng shui.
Mm-hmm.
In feng shui, she's the intelligent, smart, very articulate, and run business, very successful with clothing business. You know, he have a couple hundred employees. You know.
Oh, big.
Design clothes and export. You know. And then in Shanghai, he looking into a commercial center, you know, and looking for a a place to rent this the new place. So my friend accompanied her, and then she asked my opinion. She showed me some place. The funny part was that she said can only use floor 4 or floor 8. Now I cannot use other one. But in floor 8 there's no good space. Floor 8 not good space. He said, but according to the master, I had to use 8 or 5. The benefit to me. I said, what master? Oh, he's an I Ching master, very famous I Ching master. You know, I was speechless. I said, where did number 4 and number 8 come from? He, my birthday, you know, I'm the say now that you know his zodiac sign is a pig. Now, for example, based on that, you know, I have 4th and 8th floor. But people hang on that. People believe that kind of stuff. Where the number come from? Then people can stretch it. You know, you have the 10 heaven stem, and then you follow the 12 zodiac, and then then apply the fireman theory to come out result. That's an issue, the big feng shui issue there. I say that in all time, there's no 10 floor building. There's no 12 floors building. So how you stretch it to your building, you know? And everybody apply the concept of fire element. That's why really 90%. But you know, relative will change. I mean, that's what they have, you know. So relative will change the concept or idea. But the issue is that people don't ask questions. We are thinking expert. Oh yeah, he's I Ching master. He's feng shui master. But then we should learn to ask why. Where the theory based on? Or where's the application based on? Is there any statistical, even not good theory, but you have statistical case, right? Just like face reading, based on the statistic observation, long-term observation, there's a pattern there.
Yeah.
Where all the pattern from? They don't have pattern and they don't have theory. That's the issue we face in the feng shui.
Nothing to back up the 4th floor and 8th floor is what you're saying. It's just random.
Yeah. I mean, yes, and you have to, so I say that, you know, anyway, I wrote the blog in this year. I say, when we check a place, we check the, you know, the energy of the whole area.
Yes.
First energy, right? And then the area of where the building located.
Right.
Then we check that, you know, how this location relevant to our business. You're in computer, you're in clothing, your retail, your food, you're different. There must be some resonance, right? Then you see that the form of the building is wholesome. And then you see that the water wave, I mean the flow, you know. You had to go to one by one, then you go to the specific store. Okay, how wholesome the form is. Then where the water come from? See that the main entrance, where it come from? Flow real smooth, abundant. See, only then you're looking for the interior stuff. You know, the placement of furniture with the manager's desk with the how you call it? What do you call it? the
Right.
person chief money.
Accountant,
Accountant, I mean, they're not accountant, yeah, accountant or
register.
register now. Then you talk about color and the other stuff. You have to see from a big picture and slowly go to that one. It's not hooked on something, you know, gosh, the fourth floor is good. Other floor is not good. Indeed, though, there are differences. On your higher floor, more connect with heaven energy, the young energy. The earth floor, I mean, low floor, more close to the water on bottom. This is why that in any building, it's a 10th floor building, the first floor will be a business, right? And residential house on top. Why? Because it relates to water. You're on the ground. So where the water goes to, and water relates to money. In the meantime, though, in different cities or even in different floor, air quality is different. So that's another consideration, you know. So that's how we see space. It's not like just a rigid, okay, this floor is good, it's not good, it's good, it's not good. But unfortunately, everybody, they're thinking about environment and then they try to apply the environment. But again, you know, I just say that in the pneumology, you know, that in China, you have the, based on each, you have like how to lose anyway, there's a two pattern there. You start eaching. The 12 season have 12 number. Not 12 season, I mean the 12 earthly branch, you have 12 number. Heavenly stem, you have 10 number. I think etymology now is a very interesting subject, you know. In nature, you know, in the West, now there are many magical number. And that number usually observed from nature, like a golden ratio.
Yes.
You see everywhere.
Yes.
You see not only human body, nature, even the building, even Mona Lisa. You can see, apply all this theory there, like a Fibonacci theory, the series. Again, this also comes from nature. They are magical number.
Mm-hmm.
Nature. But when Chinese talk about numerology, it's only the culture stuff, right? Fourth floor is that's not good. But even West 13 is not good. Number 8 is good. There's a culture stuff. And culture stuff is not like, you know, the high level of feng shui concept. But then in the Western, the magical number, you know, it is there, you know, like a number of pi, right?
Yes.
3.1416. This is why you follow the that is ideal. Just a pyramid, a pyramid angle, you know, has to be, you know, 51 degree, 51. I mean 52 degree. If the angle too big, then it becomes too steep. And it's less than 52 and too shallow. It's just not pleasing to the eye. So there's a lot of magic there. But in the meantime, actually, I just think about it. I'm not sure you can see this. Okay. This is my KBC. The
You gotta go back, Dr. Zhu. Can you pull it back? And turn it, turn it, turn it. We cannot see the label. There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I watched that, you know, other day, you know, I said, something wrong with the label.
Mm-hmm.
Why is wrong with the label? Because somehow it's too short.
I was just gonna say that. It looks short.
Yeah. Too short, you know? Then then if I apply the number, the golden ratio,
Yeah.
okay, I mean, so if then this ideal lens will be a little higher,
Yeah.
make it higher, it will look good.
Yeah.
It's fascinating, you know, talk about golden ratio stuff. But why golden ratio we feel good? Because the resonance in our body is also perfect golden ratio.
It is?
Yeah, if your height is 1, and then your foot to your navel is 0.618. Okay, golden ratio.
Oh.
And then yeah, and so you can cut the body in every scale. There's a golden ratio there. Your structure, ideal structure, is golden ratio. This is why you see something golden ratio. Yeah, there's a resonance. The resonance makes you feel good. And the same way that the women wear high heel. Why women wear high heel? Because in general, when you make high heel, that the body is more related to golden ratio. You know, for example, you know, from say, okay, if you say 6 foot high, right, and the navel area maybe foot to navel maybe not quite 4 feet, right? And of course. Then if you put the 5 inch a heel, then 4.5 inch and the 6 foot point divided by plus the 5 inch, and that ratio is more close to golden ratio. So women wear the heels look more beautiful. Again, the golden ratio. Again, my point is that that's what nature exists, and we have all the golden ratio in our body. Okay, top, every part, and because of that, there's a resonance. So we feel good, feel more something more beautiful, more soothing.
Interesting. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get a pair of high heels when I look prettier. I walk out there.
The next time we see you, Justin, you'll be wearing like this.
So I was thinking about my drone footage. Every time I'm recording more and more, and I'm getting more experience of which takes looks better. And I noticed that there's a take that I always like it. And now that you mentioned golden ratio, it might make sense. And it's that if I'm focusing on an object, it can be a surfer, it can be a car, drifting, whatever action or object, even a house. Instead, taking a drone shot like this, or backward, or going up and down, if I rotate while focusing on the same object and do a rotation and getting closer to it, it gives so cinematic feeling. Like you see that and it's like, wow. And I don't know, maybe it might have to do with the golden ratio rotation, because golden ratio is like a snail. So when I do that with a drone, focusing on an object, and I apply the golden ratio orbit, I come with a very great footage. So
maybe you should film 2. One with maybe just, you know, a regular, I don't know, different shapes maybe, and see and compare, you know, that might be an interesting experiment.
Like get an object and fly in a square shape and then square rotate and square in a triangle shape.
Or maybe, you know, just this and then, you know, and then the right curvature. It might be a very interesting exercise.
Yeah, no, I was thinking that, you know, when you move in an orbit style, it just create a much appealing footage.
Well,
So,
like this Dr. Zhu said, the pyramid, it's the 52 degrees that feels the best. Maybe you can find your orbit that feels the best, and then, you know, you can see. You just don't know.
You know that, you know, I am Pei.
Yes.
I talked about last time, right? He built the pyramid entrance in Louvre Museum in Paris.
Paris. Mm-hmm. The glass.
He tried to get away with the pyramid and the scale. So he started calculating all the number computer. What would be the best angle for the pyramid, right? So he made lots of effort and end up result same as exists in the pyramid. It's 52 degrees. Yeah, get away with it. That was very interesting. The story. I have the. Can I show you? I have the ancient bronze, very beautiful. I look at it, just good. Then finally I realized why the shape is so good. The proportion is good. And the width and height, and also inside, layer is all golden ratio.
Proportion is a big deal, isn't it?
Yeah, design, yeah.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Dr. Sue.
Go on, sorry.
Sorry.
This is why that, you know, in a building, we talk about form energy. For in-house, forget about circular, for in-house, right? Why not square? See, square is balanced, right? Why not square? Ideal house is not square, it's rectangular. It's a ratio of 5:3. You know, 5:3 is close golden ratio. And in the meantime, from yin point of view, there should be a differentiate. The vertical and horizontal. I mean the two dimension. And if you square, differentiation of yin yang. If rectangular, you know, the length and depth, they are close to golden ratio is better.
What was your question, Taras?
The question was about circular building, especially about the headquarters of Apple. Dr. Sue already wrote some article for Seattle Business Magazine several years ago. And the student of Dr. Sue, she asked about the situation and with these headquarters. And would you please comment on this building now? And because it started in 2017. It opened 3 years ago. So people, the company started working at the new headquarters, and I will share my desktop just for people to see the building. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, Jenny, would you please turn me the option
share screen?
To share the screen, because it's
multiple participant. Okay, how's that?
It's unavailable. Okay, thank you. This. Do you see?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It is been constructed, and people already work there, and it's rather big area. We can see that the location.
Forget about location though. Just
Okay, okay. Just the building, yes.
Just building. You know that circular, you know, it actually is very beautiful, right? Very nice.
Mhm.
The issue I mentioned that, you know, my comment on this building is a hula loop, right?
Pardon?
The hula
Oh,
loop.
hula hoop. Yeah, hula hoop.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's the dimension. I mean, the building itself is a little thin. You know, center. If a hula loop, we can press it both sides. They're easy to press. But if the building is thicker, then it's longer. You cannot push on both sides and squeeze it.
Mm.
That's one issue there. But again, philosophically, is that there's a center. See, center of the apple is Jacob's, right? No, just show that. It's okay. Forget about that. Just show.
Okay.
Just show the building. Yeah. See, the leader, Jacobs is gone. So you look at center, it's empty. That's philosophically. That's why he's dream building, but he's gone. So there's no focus. But again, we say mistake, the evil never come by itself. The evil always come in pair, or mistake always take place, you know, more than one.
Yeah.
So you hear one mistake, you hear other mistake.
So what is the other mistake here?
Example, the issue is all
Steve
glass.
Jobs is gone.
Glass
That's
circle. See, people get hurt, get hurt, you know, because of the glass circle. Glass, you know, bump into the glass. Actually, the government, the city government require them to make some change.
Yeah, yeah, I can, yeah. Here, the article was here, and you told them that I predict Apple has just 5 more years of commanding success. So now it's already 3 years of the function of this building. So 2 more years for Apple.
My point is that Apple was, I mean, they got so many cash, and their profit, I mean, they grow so fast. You got plenty of cash. After that, they no longer have that kind of momentum, but still good company. It's stabilized. The form itself is still good anyway. You know, besides they have other 2 places still in operation, but no longer have that kind of commanding power. Just like a Microsoft. See, Microsoft, in a good time, their stock, you know, they appreciate 1,000 times. See, but now Microsoft is kind of steady company.
Yeah.
The momentum. That same thing happened to Apple, right?
Right.
Very successful company, but not the momentum as before.
Yeah, yeah, I see. Thank you.
I have a question related to that building. What about the entrance? It kind of goes underground. I think it had it in the YouTube. I'm not sure in the photo you can see the entrance.
Ah, on YouTube. Okay.
In the YouTube one, you see that right here. You know, don't play. Just past where it was, and you see the entrance below. Yeah. So it's kind of like a hole that takes you underground.
Is that the entrance?
I guess it's the entrance. It's in front of the street.
Well,
Yeah,
look to the right.
I suppose here the entrance for cars here, and I suppose here also the entrance.
Oh, interesting. It's like an underground tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Very interesting. It's a huge, if you look from the aerial view, it's a huge building, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have an, okay. The entrance, I consider the entrance has bad feng shui. Not sure what's your insight about it, but I have also another question. If this property, this structure is not good feng shui for Apple, what else can be used that you can say, oh yeah, this has good feng shui for this application? For what other use can you give it? Just a part?
Actually, you know, that we talk about feng shui, you really talk about site of the place and the energy of the land. So you pick the right energy of land. Actually, the site is fine, you know, it's nice and flat in the area. Now, itself, you know, is fine. Enough flat area. This site is fine. It's the what you put on it, put onto it. If I'm going to design that, you know, not totally new one, similar stuff, I just want to make the ring thicker. You know, you look at the Pentagon. Of course, Pentagon is circle, right? But Pentagon, the five wing, very thick. Pentagon's the structure, very solid, very strong. And this hula loop, you know, you can easily see, very solid, very strong, right? Pentagon.
Mm.
Right.
Mm.
So it's not like you can't crush it, you know, with hand on both sides.
Mm.
But then apple, you can feel, you can squeeze it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. Very solid, yeah.
Yeah.
But would you please comment on this form comparing to rectangular?
Compared to what?
If we compare, is it good for stable activity, for stable office?
Stable.
For five angles, 5-angle building.
I think it's fine. If this is a circular building might be good for many different part of business, but for defense department, that's fine. Why they fine? We have 5 angle. They have angle, right? They corner, yeah. Corner is pushing out, you know, it's attack, you know, defense.
Yes.
It looks very strong.
Yes,
Yeah,
looks very
yeah.
strong.
It looks very
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah.
And it looks stable compared to the circle from Apple.
Yeah.
It looks strong.
Yeah.
Like you can't move it, you know?
Yeah, and this is the
Russia?
another structure. Yeah, Kremlin.
Yeah, yeah.
Triangular form of
Yeah,
Kremlin.
triangle, yeah.
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 So the same is like strong, right?
Yeah,
Strong.
but again, that, you know, again, you have more conflict inside than the
Yeah.
right? Yeah, Finland's one union. They have more conflict, you know, in the Russian history.
Yeah, and you see the parliament is again the triangular. It consists of several triangulars inside. It's very interesting.
Very angular. Everything is very angular, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Inside, outside, buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very unusual shapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Su, and another question, many people ask about maybe it's possible today just some express fast analysis of some logo, maybe this one. You see, it's one of the biggest companies.
I didn't see it.
No, we're seeing yourself. We are not looking at yourself.
Ah, you don't see it.
Yeah.
Ah, sorry. Okay.
I just designed 2 logos today.
Today?
Really?
But I don't know how to show you. Maybe next time I show you.
Okay, I will try to show you now. Maybe we'll try today this one. Oh, do you see this?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the previous.
Which is the previous?
You see before. It's written before.
Oh, there.
Which one
Oh,
is before?
Before
Which is
here, you
before?
see my.
The colors before?
Yes.
Yeah, the color is before, and now the present logo is recently. It was designed in May 4.
oh,
So
recent.
it's very fresh. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. What kind of business is this?
What kind of company is that?
It's OLX. They sell and buy goods all over Ukraine. So it's very popular platform to sell and buy, or
Kinda like
exchange used new goods and used goods and services.
Is it like
also.
eBay?
Yeah, similar to eBay in
I
Ukraine.
I see.
I personally don't like it.
Yeah. So and now from a feng shui point of view, please.
No, okay. Let me. You talk about a company like eBay, make a exchange, right? Money, good, everything, right?
Right. Yeah.
You have the two symbol. One's a circle, one's an X,
Yes.
right? Actually, not bad. You have X and circle, and you have line, the color in center, and the top two parts, different thing. This is money, this is good, whatever, okay?
Exchange.
The concept is fine. The scale is wrong. I would put this circle on the dragon side, across on the tiger side.
Yeah, I see.
And also they're too thick. Too thick, then don't have enough momentum. In the move, I hold my place, you hold your place. Okay? So if you're thinner, the money can flow, good can flow. Then you too thick, money cannot flow, good cannot flow as good. So you try to think about it. Keep the same structure and reverse the X and O and make it thinner. See, then you have two different things, money, goods. Right? Then you can,
right.
Maybe if you made the center L maybe thinner too. That looks like a real thick barrier.
Yeah, that's true
it
too.
looks like barrier, yeah.
Yeah. Like it's separating the two.
Yeah. Okay, and
what about making
but the first one is not that good anyway.
Yeah, why?
Because your eye always look in the center, and the arrow in the center is weak. See, X strong, O strong, arrow not only the size is smaller and the color do not stand out as much.
Yeah.
The X is very strong for me.
Yeah. So the arrow gets squeezed. But the new one is not any better than the old one.
Okay, thank you. It's very useful. I suppose very useful for people, for your students, just to see how it happens when you analyze, because it's good for studying. Just it's a online teaching express analysis. Yeah. And would you please see another fresh logo? Do you see?
Yes.
Dolby. It's before the same place here. The old one.
Okay,
and
on the tiger side is before, right?
Yes.
Tiger side, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you please comment on this?
What company is it? What kind of business is this?
Dolby is headquartered in San Francisco, has grown into a leading global innovator developer of audio, imaging, and voice technologies for cinema, home theaters, PC, mobile phones, etc. One of the biggest companies in this area.
Audio.
Yeah. Audio, video, and
Dolby?
Dolby, yeah.
Dolby, yeah. You know, I think that the new one is not any better than old one. The reason is that the two black, you talk about eye or something, whatever that is, you know, and so strong. Your attention is so much. See, you want people, the energy from moving from a tiger side to dragon side. But the tiger side is so strong. It get locked there. And you too much attention there. No.
Right.
But they can do it. I mean, this the first part of it, the two black, can use the old one. But even the old one is better. Two are so strong and heavy. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
I wonder, is that what the symbol is? Is it just a D? Is it supposed to be a D or?
It's supposed to be double D.
Or double D?
Yeah. Because it's like surround. Yeah, Dolby surround. It's like surround sound.
Yeah. Well, they should have put one D on the front and one D on the back. Then it's surround. You know?
Yeah.
If you want that surround feeling.
Yeah, and the third one, Warner. Okay, maybe Dunkin' Donuts. I will show you a new logo. Just a second.
Thank you.
So the old on the tiger side and the new on the dragon side.
I think new one better.
Me too. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one.
Because simpler.
Yeah.
And I like the little apostrophe at the end. And the different color because it retains the company colors. I like it. The old one, the coffee cup is on the tiger side, kind of facing the wrong way in my opinion. But
Why wrong way?
Yeah, also the Dunkin' Donuts, these two words, they tend to compete your attention.
Yeah.
I think they became famous for just not donuts anymore too. The menu is much bigger.
Yeah, good reason. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
Okay.
Do
we have time?
Next time they show me how to do that. I will show you my new logo. New logo. I'm very happy about it. I'm excited about it.
Oh,
well,
great.
maybe you can send it to Taras. He's good with the computer, and he can put it on his screen.
Yeah, if you send me now, I will show.
Okay,
I will share.
In Chinese anyway, but
Okay.
Next time. Otherwise, I don't want to stress him out.
Okay.
Oh.
And if you don't mind, the last one, Warner Brothers.
Oh.
The old one on the tiger side and new one on the dragon.
Yeah, but the old one we're familiar is very old-fashioned.
Yeah.
I think the new one, let's see. I can't come up with any number. Just a minute.
What are you doing? Oh, you're measuring.
Yeah, I'm measuring.
The height and the width.
Yeah. I think that it's too long.
This one, right?
Yeah, the point going down.
Mm-hmm.
See the first one, the ratio even better, you know, even the point down, you have enough width, right? And here, so you can kind of stable on the horizontal and vertical, and more stable. Also the circle actually, hold them together. Here, you know, nothing hold the and the B together, and also the bolts are pointing downward. See, first of all, you don't have a downward feeling as much.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's really sharp at the tip.
Yeah, yeah.
And it kind of bugs me.
Yeah, yeah.
Very sharp.
Yeah.
The other one isn't as sharp, so you don't notice
Yeah.
it as much.
Yeah, yeah. Also, the ring, the bind them together, you know.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think they stretched it out a little bit too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they kept the shape, yeah, and just changed the.
Yeah.
Can we predict the future of the company following the logo, Dr. Su?
Does it exist? Okay, let's see. This thing has some way to go. I think that in 6 years.
6 years.
Of merge.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
That's great. That's great.
Okay, I'll send you the logo. You know what? My logo, new logo, but I changed to Chinese. My new logo is reverse of the Coca-Cola.
Okay, we'll look forward to that because I can't
Yeah,
imagine.
it will be very interesting. Yeah.
What happened is that, you know, I tell my friend, I said that the Coca-Cola had more than 100 years history.
Yes.
Our company, we're going to take over Coca-Cola. Also, next century is also our company. So you know, so my friend, a good friend, say, so let's say reverse Coca-Cola.
That's an interesting concept. I'll look forward to it next meeting, next discussion.
Yeah, okay. I'll send to Alice.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Okay, I think our hour is up. That
Okay.
went by quickly. That was very interesting.
Okay. Okay, good.
So thank you very much, Dr. Zhu.
Okay.
Thank you,
Dr. Su,
Taras.
thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank
Justin.
you, Jenny.
Went by
Thank
quickly the hour. We didn't get to all our questions.
Okay, I'm going to send that.
Dr. Zhu, I don't know where you'll be. Where do you think you'll be?
I'll be in the June. I'll be here in
Okay.
Taiwan.
Okay. So in 2 weeks, we'll meet up and do this again.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Have
Take
a good
care.
day.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good
Bye
night.
bye.
Good morning.
Justin, bye.
Good night. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye, Dr. Zhu.